Yo, shout out to the Most High. It's always a high see when we on Lord Say this. LD is also known Lawrence One for another episode. I need to know with my special guest. Introduce yourself, G.
And I go by Kreep, the motherfucking Guap Fiend from the IE Inland Empire, California.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? So I like to ask all my guests, how did you get that name Kreep, man?
To be honest, I heard my uncle talking on the phone to one of his homies one day. I was a young buck. I was probably about like 11, 12 years old. And he was like, what up with you, Kreep? And I was like, oh, okay, I like that name. So I kind of stole that bitch.
Did you steal the bitch or did you steal the one on the phone? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So is it Kreep? Is it Kreep the Guap Fiend?
Yeah, so the Guap Fiend, like that the Guap Fiend part really came from because like I used to want money all the time. So like it was like a thing that I was fiending for. Like, nigga, I want money. Like, what the fuck? What do I want all the time? Money. I used to fiend for that shit. Then it got to the point to where my bag got bigger. I still want money all the time, but I'm not like an actual fiend for it no more. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, a motherfucker might see the bag and pee on himself in this
Yeah.
For sure. So you got the bag and shit like that. So now you are rapping though, right?
Yeah, I do rap, yeah.
Okay. Now what kind of rap? Are you rapping? Are you sing rapping or both?
My style kind of like jumped from like when I first began. Like, well, I'm gonna take you back. Like, music wasn't even my passion, to be honest. You get what I'm saying? Like, I really started doing music because I had something to prove. Like, when I was young, I got two older brothers. My two older brothers wouldn't let me rap with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, used to be like, oh, you suck, nigga. So, like, so because of that, I felt like I had something to prove. And then, like, it got to a point to where I went further in this music industry than both of them.
Oh, so they were rappers too?
They was rapping, but they wasn't taking it serious. I thought they was taking it serious, but it's where I'm at now, I realized that they wasn't taking it as serious as they could have, you feel me, to get to where they could have been. You know,
well, shout out to your big bros.
Yeah, shout out to both of them. Deezy, my nigga Knowledge, yeah.
So that's funny you said Deezy.
Yeah.
I'm L Deezy and I got a brother named Knowledge, you know what I'm saying? But I take my shit serious.
Yeah. Nah, that's the shit, sure, man.
So you know, you got two big brothers, you know what I'm saying? And they was rapping and stuff like that. Is it some artists or music that I would know? Or they was
No. They see, that's what I'm saying. I took it further than them because with them, it never really went further than freestyling and then us buying music equipment and just recording at the house. You know what I'm saying? So, like, they just left it there.
Now, are you the little bro or you stair step? Like, how much older are they? Like 5 years? What?
Nah, my oldest brother 2 years and then the one under him 1 year. So, like, we like back to back. My mama has 6 kids.
Yeah.
Back to back. So it's 31, 30. I'm 29, and then my little sister like 28, and then we got twins under them. The twins is like 26, 27.
Damn, y'all all could have been in 10th grade together.
Yeah. Mama was getting busy.
It's all good though. You know what it say in the Bible? Be fruitful and multiply.
Nah, yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying? And we got to multiply. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So before you start rapping, right?
Yeah.
Most people like to play sports and stuff like that. Like, were you ever like in love with sports or something like that?
I always liked boxing, but to be honest, we was moving so much. Like as a kid, I lost my pops when I was 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he was the breadwinner of the family. So we was moving consistently. We was moving every year for like 10 years straight. You know what I'm saying? So we never had time to settle in and focus on no one activity. You know what I'm saying? So I never really got enrolled into like no boxing gym or nothing like that.
Well, you know what I'm about to say, right? Well, if you want to learn how to fight, ask Whack 100. Did you see that man he put on them two white boys?
Shout out to Whack. That's my mans. I've been rocking with Whack for damn near 10 years now.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? So, are you on Cash Money West too?
Nah, hell nah. I'll just, that's like my uncle, you feel me? I just fuck with him on a personal level, like not really no music type of shit.
Okay. Yeah. So, do you have any music out right now?
I got this song called Feel About It on YouTube. It was like the first thing that I really put out, like the first and only thing that I really put out because, like I said, once I got to the level that I got and I was around the people that I was around at the time, I felt accomplished, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't my mission to pursue music, you get what I'm saying? So I just be doing this shit just for fun, like to have fun at it. Like I'll put something out every now and then whenever I just feel like it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Do you make beats too?
Nah, I make beats with the pencils and shit. I used to do that in school.
Oh yeah, that's that old school juvenile hall type swag. You know what I'm saying? You beat on the table and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So at what point did you meet True Car?
I met True Car in 2018. Me and bro had a studio in the same building. And I just started rocking with bro from there. I heard the nigga music, and bro was outshining everybody in the IE. Everybody, like, in the Inland Empire, period. And I just gravitated towards my nigga, like, oh, bro, hard as fuck.
My bad. I just got to interject real quick. You say the IE.
Yeah, the Inland Empire.
What is that?
So the Inland Empire is like, it's a county, like, probably about 35 to 45 minutes out of LA.
Okay.
Like east of LA, off the 10 freeway.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Ontario, like Fontana, San Bernardino, like all that.
Oh, Whittier and where is it? Riverside and all that.
Yeah, Riverside is its own county, but a lot of people mistake that for the IE.
Yeah. The first time I heard somebody use Riverside in a rap reference is when Ice Cube said it about NWA. He said, "You yelling Compton, but you moved to Riverside." I'm like, okay, well that might be a little bit out the
and then
the way.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg. I don't know if you ever heard, but Snoop Dogg got a house in Chino Hills. That's the Inland Empire as well.
That's where the Ball brothers are from.
Yeah, exactly.
LaMelo and
his that's funny because the Mello brothers, they mom was my PE teacher, Miss Ball, a white lady.
You know what? You know what? I gotta ask you the question of 2 months ago. I got to ask you that right now. Is they dad a good dad? From the outside looking in.
The way that he advocate for his kids, I'm going to say yeah. Because the nigga, you can't tell that nigga nothing about how the fuck his kids are, you feel me? He put 100% faith in them, like every one of them are Michael Jordan individually.
That's right.
Me? So, like, as far as that, like that daddy being behind them, because I keep in mind, like I said, my pops died at 8, so I wish I had a nigga behind me, like, pushing like that, like, go do it. The sky is the limit.
You know what's crazy? Because a lot of people say, not a lot, but some people say that he's not a good dad, but then the people that saying he's not a good dad don't have a dad at all. Yeah. And that makes me feel like that people just don't like to be told what to do.
Yeah, that shit, I don't know, nigga. My real daddy was on dope, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like so my dad that passed away was actually my stepdad. That was the parents of my of the younger kids.
The twins.
The twins.
Okay.
Exactly. So like so he should, like, I feel like he died when I was 8 years old, and I feel like I learned everything I needed to know up until that point to 8 years old to be able to take care of. I got 2 daughters now, you feel me?
Okay.
So like everything that I learned from him all the way up until just 8 years old, like I apply that. Like I still remember that type of shit like the back of my hand, like type of nigga that's like nothing was ever planned. Like we'll be out driving, in the middle of driving, he'll see a carnival, he'll pull over, boom, we going there. In the middle of driving, he'll see an amusement park, boom, we pulling over, going there. Like I don't know, the nigga was like the greatest man I ever knew in my life. Period.
You know what? Shout out to Pops.
Yeah.
You know, women and children, they like sporadic shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get them pregnant anyway. Right. Yeah, hey man, just pull over. You know what I'm saying, baby? Pull over, man. Let's hit them woods. You see them bushes? Hey, look. After a while, you can just go like this.
Let's hit the woods. You see them bushes? Get it on to the sticks.
It be like that though. You know what I'm saying? It's playing like that though. But I was gonna ask you, how do you balance? You know what I'm saying? The music side with the parental side.
To be honest, like, I got very understanding children. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my oldest daughter, she's 10 years old, so she already, like, kind of understanding, like, when it's time for me to be away, she know, like, oh, daddy working. Like, it's not just, like, you know, you don't got time for us type of thing, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, when they was growing up, I always had, like, music equipment in the house, you know what I'm saying? So they already was around it and seen it and heard me recording it and all that type of shit. So they like very understanding of it. So it, like, the balance is there. You know.
Gotcha. They already understand it. Now I gotta ask you something. The kids understand, but does the woman in your life understand when it's time to, you know, take a trip or the late nights at the studio? I mean, is she up there watching too much Empire where she thinks what goes on the studio doesn't stay in the studio?
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. Like, surprisingly, like my baby mama, she supported this shit like from day one and never switched up. Never was on no like weird shit. Like, you feel me? Like the whole time, like she always stayed supportive of it. Like whatever I needed as far as music shit, if I didn't have it, she had it. You know what I'm saying? So like she was always like.
Well, you lucky, because my baby mama thought supporting me was picking up my cell phone while her boyfriend was there.
Oh, wait.
What is you doing?
That's a cold game.
What is you doing?
That's a cold game. That is a cold game.
Now, see, you got that thing that say street mayor, that pendant.
Yeah.
Talk about that, because, you know, it's a lot of people that's popular in their city. I'm pretty popular in my city. Some people say I might be the under mayor, you know what I'm saying? Not the governor. But talk about your strive to be in the street mayor, Mike.
I mean, I feel like in order to be a mayor, you got to be able to be a good leader.
Okay.
And a lot of the niggas that was running with me, I'm going to say with me and not under me, because I don't never look down on none of my niggas, you feel me? But a lot of niggas that was running with me, like they took heed to a lot of the things that I was saying, because I had that ability to lead. And that came from my mom, you feel me? Like her being a single mom of 6, you know what I'm saying? Like she had to be like the strongest person she could be, you know what I'm saying? So I just took that and took it to the streets, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas, like, 'cause I remember getting made fun of because I had a curfew, and like the homies used to laugh at me, and I used to tell them, I don't know what the fuck is funny about that. That just means my mama care about me.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, instead of going against the grain, like, I went with it. Like, mama said be in the house by the street lights. If one of you niggas get y'all nugget knocked off, then you feel me? Like, that fall on you and what you got going on. But, so I used to preach a lot of that to a lot of the niggas that I used to hang with, like, you know. Like,
for sure.
So that's where the little mayor thing came from, just me being able to have a positive influence over a lot of the niggas that I used to hang with.
Gotcha. And do you have any merch?
I actually do, but I slowed down on it, like, for no apparent reason. I had Red Banana clothing. I had like Blueface was wearing it, Whack 100 was wearing it, Gilly the Kid bought some, Wallow bought some.
Okay.
All of them. So like the shit was going for a good little minute. I just like stopped for no apparent reason.
Well, you know what? If you don't pick it up, D's a knowledge wheel. Well, thanks, little bro, for coming out, man. You know what I'm saying? Tell everybody where they can find you at.
Kreep the Guap Fiend on Instagram. I don't really got Snapchat or nothing else, but Kreep the Guap Fiend on Instagram. Facebook, it's under Michael Ross, because I would have never put my real name on those social media platforms.
Okay. Well, I am LD's, also known Lawrence One, for another episode of I Need to Know. And as usual, come on, you know what I want.